Hello everyone, this is SoylentWill, and welcome back to Let's Play some Dwarf Fortress. Alright, so I've just went ahead and done a little planning here, just some bedrooms, a dining hall, and this is going to be my storage. I'm still planning on using this as a dormitory. So I have it all just marked. If you guys aren't familiar, you can use this to make it blueprints, so they won't dig it until I tell them, so I change it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out my stock room, and then I'm just going to dig out the stairwell, and hopefully we don't hit a cavern just yet, because I'd like to have this area of stone so I can build my workshops in with their own separate storage and such. Alright, so anyways, with no further ado, let's go ahead and hit play. Ooh, hearing wolves and stuff going on here. Sound effects in this game are nice. Anyways, I have it all set on priorities 1. I just don't need to be on mining mode anymore. So, but I don't like this. I just tell you right now, this is just temporary. We are going to set up, ideally, we're going to start with workshops and their storage on this level, and we're going to have it span 3 levels, I believe, is how I usually like to do it, with a storage above them and a storage below them. That's how I usually like it, at least. But we are moving. So far, is there any, no, cancels. Yeah, I don't really care about all that. Let's see. We struck some gems. That's nice. It's raining. The weather's cleared. I've missed some of these announcements, obviously. The Wolfman is fighting. The War Dog is fighting. So it sounds like our War Dog is fighting a Wolfman? Is that what's going on? Is this I can go and look at former reports, right? Combat. The War Dog is fighting. Can I not? Oh, right here. Where was all this happening? I'm sorry. Right here. There's blood. What is that? Spattering of Wolfman blood. Well, let's follow it. Vomiting. He's probably retching. I think it looks like, hey, who are you? That's the Wolfman. Did you kill my dog? I hope not. He is seriously injured. So at least he shouldn't be causing any more problems, I would hope, if he's seriously injured. I don't know. I haven't set up a military. Yeah, I have. Okay. So if needed, we can fight those. But I hoping that Wolfman is just kind of, gonna head out. Learned his lesson from messing with our War Dog. So have we done any digging? No, we're still worrying about the farming, probably. That's something. Let's look at the labors. Miner, you know what? You're only gonna mine. That's all you're gonna do. You're just now a miner. So now you should finish up whatever you were doing, and eventually then you'll come back and start mining. I mean, he's probably farming. What is my miner doing? He is Bambool. He's planting seeds. Let's go to him. Where is he? Oh no, he left. I didn't click on him in time. Let's just look at him this way. Nope. Again, I want the magnifying glass. And we'll just follow this guy. So, where is he going now? Is he mining? Yes, he is mining. Okay, we'll stop following him. Good enough. At least we got this going. I feel like, yeah, he might start digging down when it makes sense. I'd like to get the stockpile going, but we still have the wagon stockpile for right now. That is functioning as a stockpile and a meeting area, I believe, for when migrants arrive. But we'll put in a meeting area, probably just like right here, something, till we get our actual dining hall dug. And then that'll be our meeting area. But we may get migrants before we get that dug, so. Are we making, have I set up a job? Let me see. Jobs right here. No, I have not. Let's go ahead and set up oops, I do not want a ballista arrow. DF hack, oh, I have to, okay. So let's just go ahead and make some beds, because we know we're going to need those. Yeah, just make me 10, and actually let's make me 10 as long as there's, if there's less than 10, then make 10. Speaking of which, let's make some doors. Rock door, rock door, rock door. right here. And make that out of chert. We have lots of chert. And that's also going to be if we have less than 10 doors. I think that's key for right now. We'll get that going, because we're going to want to put some doors up, and we're going to need them for our bedrooms eventually. But I want to get a couple doors here and build some beds for our bedroom. Let's see. Carpenters. Manager hasn't added the task. There it goes. Now we have a task to make a bed. We're making chert doors. We're brewing. This is lovely. This is chert. I was trying to click on the still. But yes, we are brewing, which is good. And we've dug almost all the way down. And it's looking pretty safe, which is good. What are we hitting? Mudstone. Okay, shale. Gypsum. Chert. Okay, so right after this, I think I'm going to pause while we do this, as a matter of fact. Let's go ahead and plan out our working area. So ideally, I'm going to want it to be something like 1, 2, oops. Okay, 1, 2, so 3 levels. And then the same thing repeating here. Wait, am I, yeah, I'm at the right one. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, I know this is riveting and everything, but essentially what's going to happen here is I'm going to put stairwells at the top one all the way to the bottom ones on each of these like corners here, and then they'll have access to their little stockpiles. But I'm going to do the other side. Oops. And we're going to have this as a priority 1. I actually can unpause during this. I was just, oh, and I'm doing it all wrong. See, I'm not paying attention to what I'm supposed to do. There. And now we're doing it correct. And just get 10 workshops going. And I can do the same thing on the other side. But right now, one side will be sufficient. Okay. And then that just means now I'm going to put in stairs. 1, 2. Yeah, this would be something a macro would probably help. But it's also pretty quick with the mouse. And I'm trying to get used to using it, because I only used it to like select ores to select, yeah, veins of ore to mine. Use your words. I get a little distracted when I'm building stairways, I guess. Oops. But yeah, so then this way everybody will have their own stockpiles, and they'll be happy. No, they won't be happy. They'll be horribly miserable, but that's just dwarves. Or at least that's my dwarves. I like to make them upset. But I give them lots of booze to make up for it, right? Anyways, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out also a hallway and doors. Oh, and we're going to save. It's early summer. I think this is when we could get a human caravan, if it happens. Speaking of which, I don't think I've built a trade depot. So we should probably do that. Let's see, where is my there we go. I don't know, have I marked any hotkey here? No, we're gonna, yeah, right here, and this is going to be depot. And it's also kind of the entrance, so we'll call it also the entrance. Right, seems good to me. And now we have an F2 hotkey, so I can hop to there. All right. And so anyways, we're done with that. Let's go ahead and get that trade depot built, because I'm going to want to select material after placement. I usually like to do that so I can tell it that I'm done placing it. And it takes 3, so we'll make 3 chert. And there we go. We have a trade depot. We're getting our stockpile dug out, which is nice. This, I can get back to mining. Basically, that's a mistake, but let's just make more mistakes. This is why I don't like the mouse, because I'm a little squirrely. Let's just say I'm not great at like RTS games and stuff. I have fun with them. That doesn't mean I'm good at them. Okay, so yeah, and then 2 doors there. I like that. And then we can go... I should have done this whole thing like that as well, but oh well. And now... there. At least the dwarves are working. Or at least I hope they are. I haven't been checking my notices like a good boy. Let's see here. Somebody's fighting. Militia captain is fighting. What are you fighting? The Wolfman. Okay, it might be time to kill this Wolfman. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get the squads out. Okay, where is this Wolfman? Anyways, where are you? Units, others, Wolfman. Oh, there's quite a few of them. It's not just one Wolfman. Well, we may have some problems with that later. We'll see. We still have our... Oh, we have, yeah, population 7. Our initial 7. Yeah, I guess we'll just leave it as is right now. Let them fight if they need to, but... Maybe I should. I need them working, and I have only 7. So... I don't really want to be starting fights with Wolfmen. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me. Okay, so... There, and there. And now they're all dug out. I think that's what I'm going to start next. I'm going to start digging out the workshops. So we're going to start here, select all of this, and tell it can be dug. Glory be to all. Actually, yeah. I'd kind of like this dug out first. So let's go ahead and just, oops. No, I want to do that. There we go. Now let's block that off until we finish our storage. I could just do it in 2s instead of 1 priority, and then they just finish this up naturally and then go over there, but this works as well. I just have to remember to let them do it when the stockpile is done. Okay, we've got enough for right there. I'm going to go with my first stockpile, which is just going to be for food, namely drink. Except food, custom, none, drink, all, drink, all. And that's all you're going to store. Let's build, also, we've probably got some beds. So, you know what? I'm going to use the planner for this. I don't care. I'm not specific. Oops. But that I don't want that there. I don't know. I am somewhat specific, I guess. So I like to have spaces in between my beds. So, I mean, it's a dormitory, but you don't have to be right next to each other, I don't think. And see these ones with the clocks? This is because DF Hack has, I don't have these made yet, but I can still place them with DF Hack planning mode, which is, I love it. I mean, I've mostly always played with DF Hack, so. Yeah, and then start placing some of our doors, because why not? Yeah, that looks good. And we'll finish digging this out at some point. He's probably eating, drinking, sleeping, one of the others. I don't know, because I told him to just mine. Eventually he'll get back to it and finish this. Next is going to be like food, and then I'm going to just do, well, I guess I can start them now. And then I'll just expand them later. Because I'm going to just make this one actual food. So it's going to be food, custom. And we don't want any seeds in here. And we don't want any drink in here. Okay. And that'll contain everything else, though. That also means that I wanted... Did I put up... No. I want a stockpile like that. Except... And it's food, custom, none, seeds, all. Okay. That way seeds are kept up by the farm, which makes sense. And then I'm just going to make like an omni stockpile with the rest of it to start with. So that's going to be fine for right now. And it's going to be custom. And I'm going to say all. I want ammo, animals, armor, bars, blocks for now. Cloth for now. Coins, sure. Finished goods for now. Food, no. Furniture, yes. Gems, yes. For now. A lot of this is for now because we'll see when we have... we don't want any of that in there. Sheet, sure. I'm not going to have any, but just make it all. No stone, no wood, but we will take the weapons. Okay, so that's our Omni stockpile. And if I just go ahead and make a meeting area really quick, actually. Just something like that. accept, and I'll just make it generic. And then that means I can now break down the wagon, which makes me happy. I think we get like 3 logs or something from it. I don't remember. Let's see. No, the wagon slated for removal. Yeah, it's got 3 wood logs in it. So, yeah. Anyways, have we dug out my? What is my miner doing? Is he the one that's fighting or something? He says he's digging. Where is he digging? Oh, I didn't. I just shut off one of them. I can see how that was a problem, yeah. Why don't we go to this and switch all of this to that. Yeah. And now that's why my stockpile wasn't getting dug. That makes sense. I only did it on 1 layer. But that's alright. Go back up to the top real quick. I get a little squirrely looking at the levels and everything. Just trying to see if there's any like wolfmen up here or whatever. And I don't think I'm gonna. I could put like, yeah, bridges. The first one should probably be. I don't have a mechanic yet, so what if I were to say you can dig that? And if they do get to it, then I'll put my mechanic. Oh wait, that's the wrong place for it anyways. Darn you, I'm bad at stuff. Change it to that. So it's the middle one I want. You're allowed to dig that. And this is where I'm going to place a mechanic right now, just so I can actually hook up some bridges. Workshop. Mechanic. Bam. He's using closest material on that because I still had planning mode on. So, but oh well, shale is fine. All right, and now we will go ahead, and I don't want to constantly tell you to make them, so we want rock mechanisms. Make 10 if you don't have 10. Sounds good to me. And now we can do that. So that means let's build a bridge at the bottom here. Constructions. Bridge. And we want it to go up that way. And I'm just going to make it, yeah, let's make it 3x3. And then when it shuts up, then you can't. Wait, no, actually I have that wrong. I think that's diagonal, so I need to cancel. Because then they could come in through the diagonals there. I was not thinking. So, bridge. Again, we want it to raise that way. And we'll do it just like that. And then when it's closed, nobody can get in or out. Which means we will also need a lever, but I don't know if I can place that yet. I guess with planning mode I can. So that'd be in machines fluids. Lever. We'll just put it. Where to put? I mean, I could just put it right here. Let's put it like, no, because that would be blocking the caravan. I'll put it in this corner. It doesn't matter that much, but again, I did this with I should stop using the planning mode, but oh well. They can use the closest. I don't think I've hit any flux stone yet, and sometimes that's the annoyance, is they'll make something out of flux stone. But, and this is our bottom level we dug down to. Have we dug our stockpile? Yes. Okay, so that means these guys indeed are going to be dug. Oops, I had the wrong one. I'm sorry. There we go. Dig them out. So we should have good mining going on. Let's go ahead and make this a dormitory now that we've got everything placed in it. Except, yes, now the dwarves can sleep in beds, which is nice. Although it's a heavy traffic area because that's for the only way to the farms. But I digress. And let's see. Yeah, so I should have done this with like forethought on where these guys go. Let's see. I still probably can. Let's go ahead and just start making a bunch of this. Oops, I don't want that though. Bunch of this stuff, number 2s. All of that. As a matter of fact, What if I just do all of that? Let's start marking. Most of this is 2 to keep them from going into it before they get the other stuff I want done. And this is wrecking my stairs. I'm sorry, I forgot about that as well. I can put it down there. Yeah, a little more complicated than I had hoped. Oops. But either way, we're getting those stairwells back, and hopefully I've done enough to curb their interest in those other floors. Right here, because we can start moving our other workshops as well. Am I paused? I'm paused. I must have paused at some point. Anyways, was it because of fighting? Somebody is fighting. War dog is fighting. I think that's just old reports that I looked at before. I think that was telling me migrants. I just clicked, yeah, I have more population now. So it might be a thing to dig out the bedrooms as well, but we've got enough going right now. And I do want to get my workshop. So like right here, let's get, what don't I have before I start putting up other stuff? Let's see. A crafts. I don't have crafts yet, I don't think. And that's fine to build that with shale. I really need to turn off that planner. Let's see here. Needs empty food storage item. Oh, we're low on barrels, I guess. I should probably set that up. Okay, so we're going to want a wooden barrel right there. And again, we'll just keep 10 on hand. If not, make 10. Might as well add the other stuff too, like bins. Wooden bin. Oh, okay, so I have to type wooden to make it easier. Wooden bin. Bam. I could make buckets as well, because I'll probably need them eventually. Oops. And my wooden bucket. And then there was one... What else was I going to make? I have to make my... Because I have to make my door... I'm making my doors. How about I start making my thrones? And at the bottom is going to be rock somewhere. Or rock. That guy we want at a church. Now we're digging into shale too. Maybe I'll do that. So let's see a rock table. And we'll make that out of shale. And those need to be orders like this. This one can come down to 5. If you don't have 5, make 10. That sounds good. And this one, shale table, I will leave at... Oh, wait. I need to add the one there. 10. And with shale tables, we'll do the same. Keep 10. And at least we've got a decent amount of production going. Ooh, that's right. That's a thing. It's summer already. We should start making mugs. Mug. Make rock mugs. And this is... If you have less than 200, we'll start with. We'll be making more than that, I'm sure, eventually. Hopefully. And let's make those out of... We still have the most chert, so make them out of chert. If you got it, make them. So that's made. Oh, up at the surface, I was going to put some surface level shops, which we might keep, or they're just going to be temporary, but we might want to start hunting, so we're going to want to get... So it's weird that it's in farming, but we cooked to farming, and then there's the butcher. So we won't hunt without a butcher. And making it out of all of this wood is fine, in my opinion. So I'm going to not change that. I'm just doing the planning mode. But we want a workshop. I also want a farmer's workshop. Oh, a fishery. Let's get the fishery first. And then we want a tannery out here, I think. Just some of this stuff can collect stuff that rots in it, and then it creates miasma in the fort, and I don't like it. So we're going to... Again, is that in farming? Yeah, tanner. Weird. Put that guy... Oh, I can't put him right there, because that's water, obviously. Let's not block our entrance here. So I think that's the main thing. Just want the farming workshop now. Fishery, tannery, farmer. And this guy will allow us to like milk our cows or pigs, what have not, and all of that good stuff. And shear any, like if we had sheep and stuff, you know. I don't have most of that right now. What are my animals right away? Because I think I have to set up some of my nesting boxes, because I think I brought goose. Yes. So we get a little nesting area for the goose. That would probably just can go up on this level, actually, because I'm not going to have a big one, maybe like 6 nests or so. And I am going to do it as just a planning area. So let's, you know what, let's have 10 nests. Yeah. So, as a matter of fact, let's get rock nest box and make it out of, well, we got some siltstone. Do that. And that's just a one-time order. Just do it and make 10 of them. And then I'll place them down there, and then we'll set up so that the geese stay in here. Maybe I can open that up. It's not that much work. So, if you're there, dig it. Other than that, we're working on our... See, we got our workshops going here. So, let's go ahead and I'm going to build some of the ones that we had up there. So, let's get the carpenter down. Let's get workshop. Where stoneworker. Mason. I don't know why they changed it to stoneworker. But either way, we're going to want a jeweler, and we're going to want, we've got our mechanic. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Let's get a wood furnace next to the carpenter, which should work out well. And then because the metalsmith. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's make our metalsmith is going to be up here. And our furnaces smelter can be right there. To start. You know, we'll have multiple smelters, I'm sure. Because, you know, we must dig the valuables. And this is all looking good. And, yep, we dug our turkey spots. So I'm going to make a zone, a pen pasture. And it's just going to be that area. Except. And we're going to add the geese. They belong there now. And we could probably put up a door. That way I can lock it. I usually lock it if I want to increase the population. That way they don't go in and take eggs or anything. I mean, you keep your doors busy enough, they won't have time to collect the eggs, so then you'll eventually still have, you know, new generations every now and then. But I usually like to lock them up in there, just since you don't need to feed them. I mean, it's amazing how some animals graze and some just don't eat a darn thing. But I guess it's more game balancey things, so the ones that graze have other products that they produce and such. So, and we're putting one of the geese in there. They're now in their pen. Very good. And our progress here, we're getting our workshops done. What other workshops am I wanting to really get just yet? Because I'm not too worried about some of this stuff. Clothing, that's what I want. A loom. And I also want clothes. Because they can make ropes and stuff too, if we need. Because early we don't have a lot of metal for chains to start. But we're digging out pretty well. Getting our workshops done. So when these are done, then I can set up, obviously, like, carpenter's going to have wood and wood. So, and then, you know, stone, and then this is gonna have other craft stuff like bone and wood probably. We'll figure it out. We can start putting some of it in there, right, though? I mean, want this, and we'll include that. I don't like having storage on the stairs. It's just me. You can do it. It's fine. Except, and this is just for stone, and I just want other stone. There. And this is a mechanic. He also wants stone. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to repaint it and use this same zone over here. So now that's technically one zone, which I like. You know, you can't do that in RimWorld. You can't have like two zones being the same zone, but you can easily copy and paste in RimWorld. So, you know, which I might play eventually on here. I mean, I have played a lot of RimWorld, so. But we have our dwarves right now. Oh, miasma. What died? A dog died, it looks like. But I can't. The dead dog. Select it. A rotten. Oh no, our war dog died. That's probably not good. That's not a great sign. That means we don't have corpses set up. Do we? Yeah, we should have. Take this to the corpse stockpile. We definitely have a corpse stockpile. I also want to chop some more trees here. Yeah, chop all those. Oh wait, I had the. Yeah. And I don't really care about that one. I just want to, so I can fill in that zone. And here comes an, yep, Dwarf. What do you do? Dwarf suspended the construction of the loom. Item blocking site. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're having problems, I think. That's alright. Let's go take a look at here. Item blocking site. There's something forbidden here. I see this X here, but resume. Oh, that's just because I had it suspended. Is the item still blocking it? We'll see. Construction is inactive. Oh, it's paused. Of course it is. It's early autumn. Have we made any mugs? Not many. Not many. No. How about this one? Nope. I don't think we have too much in the way of mugs. But the caravan's not quite here. We can make a few more. It's good to do trade with them just so they come back with good stuff and they makes them happy and everything. And we get a trade, which is half the fun. Okay. And this guy is a stoneworker. So guess what? We're just going to paint this stockpile right over here as well. Bam. And I'll have to do that down here. Well, it looks like they're ready. Let's make another stone stockpile for them. That's not digging. Okay, so we'll make it right here. And accept custom stone. Oh, wait, none. Other stone, all. There we go. And that means... Well, this guy didn't actually want that, so let's move it. Oops. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stockpile, repaint it over here. Because I want... That's my craft dwarf. So he doesn't actually need stone below him, too. I was going to... Oops, repaint, and we will erase this part of it. Alright. So now that's the stone stockpile. And we'll get... Let's see... Something like that, except is going to be refuse, and it's going to be bones, shells, hair and wool, and we'll keep horns and hooves. I don't know about teeth. I'll leave the teeth out of there. And then I'm going to put a wood stockpile as well. No. There we go. Except, and we'll just say wood. I don't need to change anything about that because it's just wood. Speaking of which, that's my carpenter spot, so we can just take that, repaint on my carpenter spot. And now that's also wood. These guys will get more advanced. I may do some of that stockpile designation off screen. I don't know. You guys have to tell me what you like. Some people like to see the whole thing. I do usually, but I mean, and some people, there's some editing that can happen. And so we do have those guys set up. Have we built any of our nest boxes? Aren't those considered furniture? What are those considered? Construction. Is it in, by some reason? It is in farming. Nest box. Okay. We have 7 available now. The supply caravan. Although it is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, the supply caravan from the Big Trumpet is always a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious craft stores. The careful stock of your own stores, what these merchants offer, might very well be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow, meaningless death. Okay. Sounds good. So anyways, I'm going to place these. I don't know if placement mode didn't used to work on... Oh, it does. It works on nest boxes now. That was one of the ones you had to have to place. Oh well, so we're going to... Broker requested, and we're going to move goods. Let's go to bins and finish goods. What's in you? Mugs. You're coming along. Even though there's some nest boxes in there. We won't sell the nest boxes. I'll go through meticulously and just select bins. That's our only finished goods bin. I could sell some gems. Let's bring it just in case we want to. And we're awaiting 2 items. Our broker is at the depot. We just need 1 more item and then we can trade. Somebody's carrying the gem bin. That's probably what it is. I don't know. There we go. Now we can trade. Okay. So basically... Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to kind of do it this way, don't I? Is this one... Because it said it had nest boxes in it that I don't want to sell. Oh, but we took them out before we moved it? Is that right? I can sell the whole thing. I mean, I lose a pigtail rope. But I think a pigtail rope is worth just... not having to select every little mug. That sounds perfect. And what does that give us? A value of 1,000 dwarf bucks. Or gears, or whatever that is. That's usually the little logo you get for Masterpiece, I think. Logo, like, not logo, but symbol. That's the word. But anyways, I don't think we want much but seeds if we can get seeds. Dimple Cup. I'll get them. Let's see. Now, we may want some food. Or we may want... What would we want? We could probably get some steel bolts. No, we're not getting steel bolts. I was thinking maybe like copper ones. I can make all of my own stuff eventually. I mean, we could get a chicken or a peacock. I don't know if we want either of those. Do they have, like, glass? I don't see. Usually, like, I would buy some glass in case we have, like, a Fey Mood or Possession or one of those events. And they sometimes want raw glass, raw gems, all that stuff. I'm not seeing a whole lot I want beyond the seeds. So I might have to just buy some other stuff. Like, I mean, I could just grab some of their bags. Why not? Did they have any... Let's see. Barrels. Barrels. Just an empty barrel for 25. I'll take your barrel. I'll take your barrel for 14. Durian wood bucket for 14. Sure. What else? You know what? We could probably just grab some... Let's see. I'm going to grab their fruit. Watermelons, passion fruits. You know what? Just give me all of those. Ooh, then that... They might still do it, but I like to have them in the green so they're, like, happy. Get rid of one of those. Come on. There we go. Alright, so they're super stoked about this trade. We offer it, and we are done. And now I don't need, let's actually move those bins out of here because I don't need them in there anymore. Or that one bin. Oops. Diplomacy. We also have this. So now this is, they like you to request stuffs to bring and everything. So I'm just mainly interested in seeds, as always. So just give me all your seeds. I like that you can click on the name and you don't have to click on the box, so it's easier to line up and everything. That's a good feature. Let's see. Do I want anything? I mean, I could ask for leather. Let's see. Here we go. Cat and dog leather. That's cheap leather. I could ask for pets. I don't think I'm going to right now. Garden vegetables. Let's get all of their fruits. I'll grab onions too, because onions and garlic are good. And winter melons, blackberries, squashes, watermelons, passion fruits, pineapples. Yeah, I don't know if I can make any booze out of eggplants, but it sounds fun. And I think that's probably all we're going to go with. So we'll say done. Okay, and our agreements. They also don't like it if you don't do diplomacy with them. So let's see, what do we have here? Okay, did we stop? No, we got the loom made. Okay. We've thread into cloth. We have it set automatically, so that's in the jobs, I think. Standing orders. I don't want it to automatically weave. I don't think. Because I want to leave some thread for hospital and, you know, strange moods, all that sort of stuff. All these others, I think, are pretty much, yeah, automate kitchen and tannery. I like those. That's fine. Hauling, let's see. Gather, where's the gathered animals? And their workers, yeah. I want outside, but ignore the vermin remains. So we can get, like, the bones and stuff. Yeah, claim you're dead. All this stuff looks good. You can go and change all of that, obviously. Fine tune. Works well with the... Let's see. We probably, at this point... Let's see, I'm going to just make some charcoal to start. Just to get going. And then we're going to probably... I don't think I've hit any metal yet, which is really odd. Actually, no, I have hit. What is this? Tetrahedrite. So, let's go ahead and set up a smelting job for that. Oops. I always click on the wrong things. I think it's O. I should just hit O. But, smelt tetrahedrite. And it's until you have like 50 bars. And then I'm going to do a separate one, I think, for the silver bars. No? No, we can just put it... Yeah, I think I'll do a separate one. And... Oops. Smelt tetrahedrite. And then this one will have it until it gets at least 50 silver bars. And is that all set up properly? Yes. Okay. So now we should start smelting. I haven't hit any, like lignite or, bituminous coal. I don't know how to pronounce it, honestly. Bituminous. That's just a gem. Maybe I do want to start digging deeper again. Why not? Let's go down another 10 floors. Oh yeah, it's DF Hack, it tells me. 10, right there. Like stairway down there. Stairway to the bottom. I could probably start digging my bedrooms too. Let's go ahead. We have 16 dwarves. Let's dig them all. Bam. And I do have my cursor on. You see, I think a cursor was right there. Let's see. Yeah, right here. So, like, I can feasibly do it the old way, which I will do if I use macros, of course, but... Yep, there's the cavern. Let's pause. Let's see how... deep it is. Okay, so right there, and it's a sheer drop, so that's fine. What I'm going to do is cancel that. And actually cancel that. And then I'm just going to have a stairway that goes from here, like there. I don't know. So we have access to this at least for right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove stairs. And then we're going to place a floor there, just to be safe, because I don't want anything coming up into our fort just yet. We're pretty weak. So, constructions, a floor. Yeah, and he'll do it with its closest material, which is mudstone, which is fine. Alright, so now we're safe. We're not going to get attacked by that. We can get back to digging our bedrooms. But now that we've done that, we could feasibly, if we could get enough dirt in this area, we could move our animals from grazing up here to down here. Because now we'll start getting like spore plants and everything since we broke into the cavern. But I don't really like, because this is already, like this tree, if I chop this tree, I'll have to build a floor there, because otherwise that's a way in. You can just drop into my base. So, I don't like having my farms that high, but I don't have very deep soil here. So, yeah. And we're getting our planting done, though, at least. We've got some of our nest box placed. It looked like it got rid of them, though. Okay, workshops, farming. Yeah. It got rid of the ones we were placing. I don't know why. Either way, we'll place them. And then once they're all placed, I might go ahead and lock the door, just so they can start spawning. But I want all those nest boxes placed, essentially. And let's see, what else would we like to get done today? I'd like to make sure we get this dug, so I can probably place just beds and doors. And then that's probably going to be it for the episode. Maybe I'll start having them dig a little bit of this too. Yeah. Not yet though. Maybe once they're done digging here, I'll have them dig some of the dining hall so we can use some of it. And I usually like to do 4 corner things, but we're just going to go basic on this one. If we can go more elaborate later, I mean, we can have more than one dining hall. Make them taverns and such. So now this is dug. Let's pause real quick just because I don't like them to be too... well, I've got plenty of stuff for them to do. They're not going to be idle, I don't think. So now we just go to here, mining, and which one is it? Change blueprints to standard. Just dig the whole thing, actually. Just dig the whole thing. And they'll have doors on each of these corners here. Be nice. And then I align each of these walls with chests or coffers to store stuff, mugs mainly, in. But it'll be a good start to have a tavern. And now, so let's go ahead and place these beds. Furniture. I don't know if I can do it in DF Hackett in this anymore, like, because if I... Yeah. It doesn't have that placement. So let's just go ahead and place beds. It's fine. Do the top row first. And we've got quite a few beds made. Did I do something wrong in my... No, there we go. I was about to say it should run out by now. We hopefully don't have like 20 beds. But we don't. So we got 6 more to make. We had 14 on hand, I guess. So that's good. Let's place those doors. That is not where I want that. I don't feel like going to cancel it just yet. So if they place it, I will just remove it. Wait, is that... Yeah, my cursor is here. So I wonder if it would record... Oh yeah, it doesn't record the placement, I think, at this point is the problem. To do a macro with the doors and stuff like you could do. So this guy, just remove him. I don't want 2 doors right there. And we've got that dug. You know what? I can place those that door, and that door so far. And I think we're probably going to call it a part here. It's been very productive. We got our engineering area done. So we need to set up the rest of the stockpiles. I might do that off screen and just go over them with you. Or I might do it to start next episode. But until then, I'm SoylentWill. You guys all take care.